Yeah, they're both just as cool as each other. Their own designs and everything. I like them both equally. Even though, you really shouldn't like your children equally. You gotta always have one child that is more favorite than the other. Hello everyone, my name is DarkRubberNeck and welcome back to Space Engineers. Last time we left off, we built ourselves. Well, we kind of built it, we started building it, but it doesn't seem to want to build with a nanite control factory. You have to do everything by hand. The megalithic, giantorific, quantum spastic stargate of death and destruction and doom! And we attempted to build ourselves a crappy little thing here that didn't work out too well. Now, while I was editing, I was thinking to myself, how am I going to do this? If I just build it, it's going to look stupid. And then lightning struck my head. I have an idea. Why don't I make a giant hole in here to make a hangar? But then I thought to myself, but how would I do that? I'd want that amount of space to dig up. I'd throw it in creative. And that would suck because I don't want to go in creative to build a giant hole of death and destruction and mayhem. And then I thought to myself, I have a giant hole of death and destruction and mayhem. Anyway, so I was thinking this episode will be obviously waiting for the components for that to build, but also making a giant hole and putting this in there. And well, basically, even if I don't use this, because it can't use, it might not be as good as I'd like, or it might no longer work, or something like that. Just having myself a giant hangar area would still work wonders with the nanite control factory. So even if this turns out to be a flop and it's not as good as it could be, I can still use it, That giant hole can still be used as a hangar bay, and it'll be awesome. It'll be so awesome. Oh, it was the best idea ever. Now, as you know, giant hangars aren't exactly small. I think I can use, it was Sectan that made them, right? And those force fields that I like, the hangar bay force fields. I think I can throw them in the front. I think they can get pretty dang long. So I shouldn't have to worry about size of the hangar. So I should be able to safely make the hangar as big as I want and still have it airtight. And if it's the force fields I'm thinking of, I think I can also, basically fly the airplane through it without actually worrying. Like, you get two choices of hangars, ones with two choices of force fields, ones that are visible and smack you around if you hit them, and ones that are invisible and you can fly straight through them. Sort of like Star Trek, you don't see the force fields, and like you got the giant hole in the side of the ship. You don't see the force fields, but yet the air isn't being sucked out. So sort of like that. Logic, right? Either way, I'm looking forward to this. This is a different sort of large project. Like, yes, I've had large projects like this giant base and the giant base on planet, these are very big projects. They take a bit of effort, but they're also very fun, But this is digging a giant hole and, turning it into a giant room and, using it as a hangar, and it's going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. I am looking forward to this. When I came up with the idea, I'm like, wait, that doesn't sound like a good idea. Then I thought about it, and I'm like, on second thought, it sounds like a brilliant idea. I'm glad I thought of it. Because, like I said, if I put this out here, it's just gonna look stupid, and building ships out here looks stupid. But having it inside the giant rock of doom, it doesn't look stupid. It looks awesome, and I'm looking forward to it so much. This whole base was a bit of a pipe dream, The idea behind it, and how it worked and everything, I thought, it was just going to be a small, temporary, shorter base. Basically designed to have all these stuff around it, you know, as a work area. But it's almost as good as my home base, you know, on the planet. The only reason that is cool is because, you know, that's its own sort of... Actually, they're both just as cool as each other. Yeah, they're both just as cool as each other. Their own designs and everything. I like them both equally. Even though, you know, you really shouldn't like your children equally. You gotta always have one child that is more favorite than the other. I'm a monster. Oh, one other thing I'm probably gonna do is grind that down and make it taller. One, because sun seems to have this angle that isn't always perfect. And the other because of unsaved grids, because, you know, the one on the planet certainly ain't bothering it, so I'm thinking something went wrong when I was building it, you know, it's all that spazzing out. I'm thinking maybe if I grind it down and put it back up again, that unsafe grids message will finally go away and stop bugging me. You know, the simple things. Okay, now that's all ground down, I should be able to start drilling my hole out, right? Hopefully. Okay, let's go in here. Boop. Bong. In here, helmet off so I, you know, look cooler. That's always the reason, right? It's not because you're oxygen or power or hydrogen or anything, just so you look cooler. It is a big ship, this one. I'd want to make it so big enough to hold this whole ship. So long as this whole ship I can fit in it, I should be fine, because technically speaking, I think this is between the jet pods and everything. I think this winds up being wider and taller than the blue ship, so long as this can fit, I should be able to build something the size of the blue ship. So the question is this how I want it put in? I suppose so. Holy crap, that digs out a big hole. That digs out a big hole. It'd be so much easier if I had two drills on here, you know? A bit more equalized, that way I didn't have to move forwards, left and right, you know? I am definitely going to be able to put some ships in here, aren't I? When you're inside the giant ship of doom, feels like it's a small hole, but it's actually a lot bigger than it looks. I could almost have this as like a runway. I clear out this lip here, make it nice and flat, and about here, you know, would be where the airlock is. You'd have the runway run out that way, and then you have the ships out there, and the runway you could have like little tiny ships or something like that. This is gonna be so awesome. Go back, go back, go back. I might have put too much power in going back because I think the blue ship's right behind me. I guess while I'm here I can just chew up that trinium, right? It's there, may as well get rid of it. Yeah. Why are you flying too far? Stop flying too far. Trinium. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Am I reaching it? Yes, I am. Devour your soul. You taste very delicious. And nutritious too. You know, I should have done a little bit of this while I was doing the iron, huh? That would have been awesome. Giving me so much iron. But no, I didn't even think of that, did I? Okay. We now have a giant gaping hole. Just what we always wanted. A giant gaping hole. That sounds so wrong. And so right. Not too sure how straight it is on my, in terms of my base. I may need to fix it up afterwards. I don't know. It's very hard to tell. But no, don't fly off too badly. I kinda need you to stop flying off. Stop flying off. I need to get that parking lot. I want to dock and drop off the trinium. Okay, I think first thing first, I'm going to go and wait. I'll recharge. You know. I think I'm going to go over the assembler and check how much uranium I have available so I can make more black solar panels. Because if I'm going to be pulling that thing off the top and rebuilding it, I'll be adding more black solar panels to it, you know what I mean? So let's see how much uranium total I've got built up, because I'm pretty sure I've told most of my refineries in there to knock down uranium, yo. See, uranium. No. Wow, they're really knocking down uranium in big chunks. Yeesh, they probably shouldn't be doing it that much. One large reactor is assembler 2, so you should be 100. Is large reactor. Wow, why is this so... Okay, 50. I'll just let them be. They're really knocking back the uranium right now, so I'll let them keep at it. 500 it needs. I'm pretty sure I've told it to build another 4. Like, the reason it already had some in there is I told it to build another 2. That should get me another 4 available build. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to have quite a bit of black solar panels, which uses quite a bit of uranium, but oh well. I mean, a lot of black solar panels means a lot of free power for me. I mean, I think this Naquita generator, or the thing that makes a Naquita, chews up about a black solar panel. And I've got 4 of these. And then, I got assemblers and refineries and everything. So having 8 to 12 black solar cells should be enough to power the base. I think the only thing that I won't know is, how much power the Stargate uses. Does it use power? Because, I think that there's space gates, the little ones that the puddle jumpers jump through, and I don't imagine they'd look right if you had a power generator connected to them. Because, they're self-powering in the show. Ow! My head! I smashed my head against the wall. Oh my god, brain damage! Ah! What was my name again? I don't remember. Hey, that actually sounds like the fun start to That actually sounds like the fun start to a little story series for space engineers. You're just flying along and you bash your head against the wall and it's like, who am I? Where do all these spaceships come from? What is this place? Could have sworn I was just at a computer, and now here I am in space. How did that happen? That would actually be a pretty silly story, yo. Supergate is now being finished. Dun dun dun. Hope this doesn't chew up power. I'll obviously need to build another 9,000 Naquita components and stuff like that. I'll probably want to build a Stargate ship, a ship designed to travel from one place to another to build another supergate somewhere. We'll have all the components needed to build another supergate. Well, it's not on, but that would be obvious because, it's got nothing to connect to. Let's just hope it doesn't chew up any power. Go take a look-see. Supergate. You don't use any power? Is that how it works? You don't use any power? Wait, so I could literally just have you floating in space? I don't even need you connected to my base? Huh. Neat. You're still staying connected to my base though. You're still staying connected to my base. You look cool there. You look really cool. I don't have to worry about anyone coming through crashing into anything the way it is. Unless, someone decides to stop in front of it. Which would be ironic if that thing's got a burst big enough to go and hit one of my ships. When I turn that on, I may want to get my ships away. Okay. To make sure it's all perfectly aligned with this, I'll start by actually connecting it to this. Because, I figure once I've got this all covered up, then I'll go and build a ladder into my base or something like that. Maybe, put a staircase out over here to get down there or something like that. Something a little nifty and cool. First, I actually need to have it properly in there. I'm probably going to need another gravity generator, because this is a big area. Uh-oh. It's going to be awesome! I am looking forward to this. A giant Stargate. A giant hangar bay of death. Oh, I never dream small, do I? It's always big. Big and flashy and oh my god, stop doing that. Holy crap, this thing is huge. It's gonna be awesome. Okay. We'll get you chunked in. That way there's no moving. And there. I'll probably keep this block here until I actually have a proper connection up there. I don't want to remove this and then have it say, hey, no, these different grids, I'm never connecting you again. Because that would suck. I should probably tell an assembler to start building lots and lots of heavy armor blocks, eh? Like several thousand. Dude. Okay, one assembler has to build another super gate. Super gate is super gatey. Super gate is super gatey. Yow. One super gate. There we go. And then another assembler. I'll be building lots and lots and lots of blocks. Okay. Where is it? Heavy armor block. Where are you? There you are. Boop, and a boop, and a boop, and a boop, boop, boop. Okay, that is a lot. Oh my god, that is a lot. Okay, they're both stuffed up with 3 ingredients that I need. My only problem, my only worry is that the iron just, won't keep keeping itself up with iron. Let's go look at Tim. He should have instructions, right? Okay, I couldn't understand the instructions. However, it did say that Tim automatically detects things like auras being used and stuff like that and will keep things balanced. I don't entirely see that happening because everything was all just uranium, but then again I did have a whole bunch of black refineries, so I'm not sure how it's supposed to work. Yeah, I don't know. Let's check code. Just remember an exit. As a timer to start. Okay. Tim is running? Yes. Tim is running. Okay. So, I just gotta hope that the refineries are working right. I think this episode is coming to an end now, yeah. Like I said, shorter episodes. I think I said it, I don't know. Shorter episodes, but more frequently. It's sort of my thing now because, the YouTube rule changes and stuff like that. So yeah, instead of having like 1 episode a week or something like that at, what, 30 to 50 minutes depending, should be about 2 episodes with a little luck at about 20 to 30 minutes, or somewhere around there anyway. So yes, that is the end of this episode. God, that's such a big hole. It's going to be awesome. It's going to take up so many resources. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. So guys, if you enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. You hit that like and subscribe button, or you share it with your friends. Otherwise, I'll see y'all next time. Bye! Oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to take photos of this giant gaping hole. Ow! My head! I smashed my head against the wall. Oh my god, brain damage! Ah! What was my name again? I don't remember. That actually sounds like a fun start to a little story series for space engineers. You're just flying along and you bash your head against the wall and it's like, who am I? Where do all these spaceships come from? What is this place?